got your DMs and your voicemails. Been out and about, sorry I ain't hit you back well. Closed up shop, click lock on my phone. Matter of fact, what I needed was some time alone. Yeah, these long hours busy making all this greenery. Fresh air, reflect on that scenery. Overloaded and I got too much. On this meal plan, chewing on the word like it's brunch. When I'm back in town, not la casa. Come through, post it up with the raza. Light up the grill, light up the field. Tortillas con carne asada. Didn't need to go looking for you. I was lost in my mess and you came through. You knew me too well, right where I be. Wiped away my tears, putting me to sleep. Spark new life with a smile on my face. A new flame, all I needed was some propane. Pull me in and made me familiar. Lean back, relax with my feet up.
I was running from the edge when you popped up in my head. When you came and took my soul, I just felt I needed more. I was lost, you came and found me. I was lost, you came and found me. Come and just follow my location. Can you come to my location? Come and just follow my location. Can you come to my location? Come and just follow my location. Can you come to my location? Come and just follow my location. Can you come to my location? Yeah.
Hey, any continent, any state, cause ain't nothing too far out your way. From Mumbai to Shanghai and by the Bay, to Neptune, even if I'm out of Spain, even if I'm out of trade, your spirit was still in vain. The galaxies and planets that cover me till I'm safe. Standing on solid ground, we fighting up in the crowd. I tell them to move around, cause every nation gon' bow like, hey, where you at right now? I had Google Maps, but my app blocked out. Heard you with the metaverse, but it ain't much style. Just a virtual experience of living.
There you go. Okay, I thought the chat wasn't working because it didn't show. Hello, Empathy. Excited to hear your dad jokes. Hello there, Cream Ice DF. Welcome to the stream. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's day 3 today for a consistent Dead Frontier stream. Let me just check if all the audio profiles are fine. Jesus, why is the audio profile wrong, bro? Okay. Okay. Simon Bellman, watch the Zega Q&A with the developers. They have amazing questions and answers from the developers in Clayton. Here's the thing. I already saw it. I love how they were very open with their communication, at least to one particular YouTuber. It was really cool. But we could listen to it again if you want to. But yeah, I've heard of the whole thing. I watched the video already. Let me just lower the volume for this, because I think the music's too loud. Is the music too loud? I'm not sure. I don't know, for me it is. Give me a moment. Okay, I think that's better. I'm kind of testing out a lot of the new audio profiles, so this might take a while. I'm so sorry about that. There, is that more audible? I kind of increased the volume of the mic because I'm not sure if I'm that audible. Alright, I think this is okay now. I think this is okay now. Well, I suggested something like boxing gloves and titanium blades animations. Hopefully they will consider those. I did see though that they're gonna... I did see in the Zega stream... No, the Zega video that they're gonna upgrade... I don't know if you saw it, but like they're definitely gonna add an animation for the titanium blades or the OG weapons. It's like... It's there, if I can remember correctly in the video. If you watch the whole thing... They mentioned that they're gonna upgrade the titanium blades. They're gonna add an animation for it, so that's pretty cool. Okay, I think we're live. I think we're live. All right, let's go. Boss map, boss map. Oh, it's almost expired anyway. I5. What's I5? Icehound, Charred Titan, Flaming Fleshhound. Okay. 2 Flaming... Okay, that's fine. I added some new scripts in the game. No, not added, but I downloaded a few scripts to make the UI look better. I really recommend these. I might make a video about this later. I've been waiting for the animation since 2D. Yeah, you and me both, bro. I think it's very cool. I wish they brought back Forsaken Titanium Blades, though. I feel like it's a better name than just Titanium Blades. It's a much more badass name. Forsaken Titanium Blades seems so cool. The boxing gloves, they for sure will. I assume they're adding elemental effects like fatigue and stuff. Oh, I didn't see that part, though. Really? They're adding that? Elemental effects like fatigue? I didn't see that in the Zega video. Was I not paying attention? Damn. That's pretty interesting. Also, special shout out to Belmond. I wasn't able to shout you out at the beginning of the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Okay, let's play some Dead Frontier. If you check the boss map, 1D, right? Okay, so that's a Flaming Wraith. Where's I5? Oh, it expired already. I thought... Damn, that's unfortunate. The boss... No, it's already expired. Now, that's not in the Zega video, but things were mentioned in forum posts and on Discord. Things like dodge mechanics are going to be added soon. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Yeah, Forsaken Titanium Blades is badass name, and I hope they will buff it a little. Yeah, man. I wish there was a more dynamic story in the early game, to be honest. I think that would have... I think they should really focus on the new player experience. Considering that majority of the player base is already like really high level, they should really consider making the grind more worthwhile for new players. I hope that's a thing. Because I want a reason to create alts in this game. Besides just earning money. Like, I usually don't like alts, but at this point, just to support the game, I'm willing to make alts. I might make a stream, a hardcore stream soon in the future. I don't know, one of the viewers actually recommended that. And I'm gonna play it with another newbie with me. Her name is Aiko. I might tell her to play Dead Frontier with me. She's pretty interested in the game. I gave her like a 200 credits to get the membership done. So you can tune in for that, definitely. She'll be playing with me for a bit. At least that's what I'm gonna ask her to do. Okay. YouTube. Okay, I forget that we have the boss map already in our thing. What's the mission today? Mutate away new mutation. Okay. Let me check my Twitch real quick. Like I said, I'm multi-streaming, so I just want to make sure that we're all in the right path here. Yeah, hello? Do inform me if the mic is too loud. I feel like it's too loud now. Okay, I don't think it is. Okay. Maybe I just have to adjust my mic. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. No explosive setup here. Funnily enough, I'm not equipping the what do you call this? The speed implant anymore. Not really the speed implant, like the fire rate implant. Like I know people like recommend it a lot, but I'm using this build because I want to be able to control my sprays with this gun, because this is basically my replacement for a looting weapon. I no longer use the pistol as a looting weapon, because this is just more convenient. At least zombies don't explode and I can clear mobs just as fast. So there's that. Flaming Wraith should be here, right? I think. Or is it not here? Yeah, it is here. Oh, I got knocked out. Whoa, sir! That's... I got knocked back. Come on here. I kind of want to put them in an isolated spot. Also, something really funny happened. Like, my character actually died yesterday while I was playing Dead Frontier. Like, just when the stream ended, I think there was a flaming Black Titan cycle. And I died because it like spawned right in front of me. It was kind of hilarious. I was kind of depressed about it, but... You know, that kind of shit happens all the time in the game. But yeah, my character died. He literally spawned right in front of my face while I was, I guess it was my bad because I was typing as well. I wish I recorded that shit. It would have been really funny. Okay, that's one down. Oh my god, I love to see a lot of players here. I wish the new zones had a lot of players as well. I would actually do that. Like, I think most of the people are like in Sacronum Bunker already, so there's no point in trying to get to the other outposts. But I hope they're gonna improve on that, because I really love seeing players in multiplayer. It's just more dynamic, you know? It's more active. It feels like a world that's very alive. And I wish to see that in the new zone, since they're gonna revamp everything and make the new player experience more reliable. Holy shit. These zombies are not dying, aren't they? And that's desync, but still. There we go. That's the other one. Okay. Let's go to the mission next. Mission should be over here. Let's go, ladies and gents. Keep fighting. I'm very what do you call this? Proud of Zega. I know that I'm basically invisible at this point because I never really reached out to him. But I'm very proud. I've seen his videos. Like, he's been posting for a while. He deserves all the recognition he's getting right now. He really deserves it. He's been posting on Dead Frontier. He's been continuing the grind. I see a lot of his efforts. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Pretty happy for him. At least he was able to interview one of the devs in a way and got the community got the community feedback that we all needed for this game for a while. So yeah, I really appreciate Zega for that very reason. He's been serving the community for like a real long time. He's been posting Dead Frontier content for years. I'm glad that his channel has taken off, basically. He's doing a lot for the community. I don't know how to thank him enough for it. Did that thing explode? No, it didn't. Okay. Blood sample. Alright, that's fine. How many more do we have to clear here? Okay. Okay, there we go. That's the last blood sample. And we're done with the mission. Headed back home. $3,000. We'll take that. Probably gonna pause for a bit around 9:30 or like 30 minutes from now because I need to drink something. I actually I scarred my what do you call this? I scarred my leg, and I need to like put antibiotics on it because like the funny part is it's a pretty bad scar. It's a pretty bad scar. The chair kind of impaled it. Not really impaled. I think impaled is too much of a strong word. Let's just say it's a giant wound. It's a giant open wound. So I'm gonna have to clean the bandage afterwards. Do, 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 do. Man, I can't keep track of my ammo, bro. It's pretty dope. Where's this I-5, bro? Oh, it's two left. It's two left. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's withdraw 150k real quick and buy a crap ton of 0.55. There you go. I think that's enough. Did I say scripts make this game so much more convenient, man? It is crazy. Okay, 2 up, 2 left. All right. Are we here? Yeah, looks like we are. I just have to go right. I think. Yeah, we're in the right way. We're in the right path. Question is there like a... Is there like a fence here? Killing these zombies. You get my shotguns right away. There you go. There's the spawns we're looking for. Holy shit, I was way too close to that thing. The dinosaur's having a seizure. Okay, that's 1 down. 2 down, 3 down. Screw you, Black Titan. Okay. The dinosaur's having a seizure, dude. Oh my god, okay. I think it's only the dinosaur left, right? Oh shit. Oh no, he got banished from the Shadow Realm. He spawned. Dude, this guy is taking way too long to kill, bro. Oh man. Come for me, you little shit. Is that the last one? Man, this guy is taking way too long to kill, dude. Oh my god. He's having a seizure. What happened? He disappeared. Where'd he go? Oh, now he's here. What the hell happened? He had like low HP. Man, desync, am I right? Where the hell did he go? What the frick? His health went all the way back up. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna loot this then. Is the dinosaur dead? Okay, it is dead. Okay. We'll just walk to the other end of the fence. Where is the entrance of this thing? Please tell me there's no mobs spawning over here. Okay. I have to admit, seeing that giant dinosaur near the loot spot is kinda terrifying. Okay, this is fine. Master crafted USB, damn. There's nothing there. Do 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 do. All right, let's move out. We're headed back. We're headed back. Let's have some booze while we're at it. Oh, we have a horde. Damn. Okay. Ow, that was my fault, to be honest. I don't know why I walked into that, but apparently I did. Just gotta clear the horde for some XP. Imagine a grenade launcher that doesn't trigger explosions. That would be pretty badass and pretty overpowered if you ask me. Headed back to scrap some of those items. All right. I'm thinking about either going to Camp Valcrest or Death Row. I don't know what's my mood for today. Giant snow bear. I feel like this is gonna be a street fight. Let's do that. Let's go all the way there. It's free loot anyway. And besides, zombies don't explode, so there's that to look forward to. Ow. By the way, Empathy, I don't know if you're in the chat right now, but what are some dad jokes you cooked up, man? I'm looking forward to some healthy laughs. All right. Need a little bit getting the kids to bed. All right, man. All right, man. Take care of your kids. That's pretty cool. Oh shit! I got hit, bro. What the fuck? Man, I'm getting way too cocky here. First, the death yesterday was like so unwarranted, but then it like spawned right in front of my face. But still, I keep getting hit these past few days. It's like my mental awareness has gone really cocky because I kind of realized that zombies don't explode on me. So I'm like, I've been fighting them more straight to their face. The only problem is I'm fighting it like it's a melee weapon. I have to be more careful. It's actually insane how easily I get hit now. I did see one of the PvP changes. I'm really excited for PvP because I don't know if you guys watched the Zega video with a Q&A. Assuming that you didn't, I'm gonna recommend you guys watch it. There has been a plan that PvP will scale in gear, like everyone has the same equipment for the weekend or something like that, which I think would incentivize more players to play with skill and not just like grind for gear, you know? So that weekend event thing where everyone gets to have the same equipment, I think that's a pretty dope way to fix PvP. Because right now it's like desync, right? And it's usually the best players with the best gear. But if there are like ways to equalize the game or equalize the competition, that would be pretty dope. I don't really mind if most of the PvE is unchanged, because I think it is, after all, PvE, and you're gonna have to grind for gear to get like the best results. But for PvP, I'm really excited for that revamp. Zega reviewed the Broncos in Cryostorm, and while Broncos does not trigger zombie exploders, yes, I am aware. I have one right here. It was actually in the description in the credit shop. It's pretty insane. I would say it's one of my favorite shotguns. From the words of empathy before, it kind of rendered the Bucktooth Blaster to be useless. Because this is basically an upgraded version of the Bucktooth Blaster, and trust me, I used to believe that I would never replace the Bucktooth Blaster, but here are the Broncos, and I'm sorry, Bucktooth Blaster, they just do the job better than you. It's way more consistent as well, which is crazy. I'm pretty sure there's like a... Okay, we're already here. Is there a boss? I see some aggro. Or bandits, maybe? Dude, I love the transition from like the weather. It's pretty cool. Are there bosses here? Oh, there you are. He just spawned out of nowhere. Okay, I was about to get hit again. Not bad. Now off to the bear street fight. Let's see here. Let's loot this. Red wine. I hope they also... I wasn't sure if it was like in the Q&A, but I hope they rework the professions again. There are some professions that are just very useless, like the chef. I hope like cooking foods is gonna give you like more substantial buffs in the game. Okay, so I know that the boss nest is over here. This should be an interesting fight since it's in the street. Oh god. Everyone's here. Fucking street fight, bro. Yeah, let's put it here. Hug them behind the wall. Fucking polar bears. Holy shit. Okay. This might be a bad idea. There's not a lot of wiggle room here. Let's try to look for a better spot. Or maybe we should just street fight this for the sake of the challenge. Yeah, let's street fight it. Let's street fight it. It's been a while since I had a street fight. I don't want to cheese this. I want to play. And my speed's not that high as well. So this should be an interesting fight. I have to admit, the Broncos knocked them back pretty far, despite them, just being like... I don't know if that's a knockback, but it does knock them back considerably. Holy shit, okay. Can the bear fit there? Okay, it did. Okay, let's rotate. Holy shit, they're spawning. I like how the bear literally fits there. Yeah, that's one down. Polar bear number 2. Yeah, this is I think we can use this space more often. It's way more convenient for me. Wait, let me read the chat real quick. I'm kind of hyper fixated. I'm reading it from a different monitor. No. I'm reading it from my iPad. So I can't like read chat right now. But I am fighting. Oh, there you go. I got careless again. Oh, I did not read the description. I did not see the credit shop regularly and not at all. I see. Holy shit, that leaper was like right in front of me. I'm kind of traumatized moving near the tank. It's such a narrow space. Animals in the city, I thought they only roam in the Raven. No, there are occasions where the boss cycle gets... I'm pretty sure it's a glitch. But animals can spawn in the city. It has happened more than once. It happens like when it's like right next to Raven Ridge. Because if you check the map, like in the upper right corner, it's literally near Raven Ridge, so they could spawn in the block basically. Okay, that's 2. Oh! I got a bit too cocky there. Holy shit. Is it cleared? How many zombies do I have to kill here? I think they stopped spawning. Well, this is only 3 though. I need like 5 or 6. I don't know where the other mobs are. Holy shit, okay. See, that's the scary part when they spawn like in a narrow spot. Holy shit, okay. I think the loot is also affected since they spawn like in the city, so they don't like... The loot is also nerfed because we're in a very nerfed zone. Oh my god, that guy went flying. Oh, there's one way over there. That's where it is. The corpses are so scattered, dude. I think at least it's just one isolated case. So we can just take him down. Take him down. Alright, let's kill you. Can I like stand still and not get hit? Oh, okay. I think I still gotta get hit. Look, yeah, it could reach me. Its hoofs could reach me. Is that a hoof or an antler? I'm an idiot. This is the last one? Yeah, that's fine. I see you have the Bronco. Sorry, I did not notice it because I watch in a phone. so like I can't even read your weapons. It's fine, man. All good, all good. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. But yeah, I can relate to that though. There are some things where I kind of like see a wrong thing because my phone used to be very small. I have like a very small phone back then, so I kind of understand. Like, I read things horribly from a distance. Like, I thought I read it right, but it wasn't right. Yeah, there's one over here. All right, let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Combat training manual. We can sell that. I have to say, I kind of want to shout out, like, I want to make a video about the active player base of Dead Frontier because I might make a content about that just because I really salute the players who sell everything they loot. Like, I know that sounds weird, but without them, we wouldn't have Neros on the market. We wouldn't have food on the market. We wouldn't have truffles on the market. The fact that there are active players who sell everything they loot is a pretty active thing for an MMO. You know, that's a very active way of playing the game. So I gotta respect them for it. And only 360 video quality? Wait, is the video quality limited to 360 on the stream? Wait, I need to double check this. Is it your quality or is it my quality? I need to double check that because I'm pretty sure I made mine like 1080p. Is it like limited to 360? Let me check. Ah, no. Okay. It's right. It's your quality. I thought it was my quality because I made sure like the stream would be at least 1080p. Ah, okay. Oh, I have it lowered to not lag my phone. I see. All right. By the way, I know this is kind of like a dumb question, but what are the other buffs for survival? Because it's like the only thing I don't have maxed out. The survival, what do you call this? The survival stat. Like what other buffs does it give to your character besides the hunger meter being higher? Because I think I'm misunderstanding it. Oh right, the event's done. I forgot about that. Nothing there. Oh, that's a rat. .14mm. Oh, this guy's got the claws. I'm surprised there are no vomiting zombies in the chemical plant, by the way. I just noticed that they all explode, but none of them vomit. Like, they're all toxic, so I expect at least one zombie to vomit in this zone. It would be pretty annoying, but I think it would be more challenging. Not that I'm incentivizing that this area is not hard enough for new players, but Spitting zombies would be pretty awesome in this corner of the zone. Ah, don't you just love that stun for the Gut Stitcher, bro? It's very satisfying. Like, they literally just stand still. They take it, you know? Not bad so far. So far, we're still looting scraps. And I'm not using any looting implants here. Just membership. Loot this. Great Exterminator Mesh. Okay, nothing there. Okay, we have a horde. Testing out the Broncos after this then. Ooh, we're finding great loot, bro. Let's go. Gasoline. I would honestly prefer this weapon over the Marauder, just because the zombies don't explode with this thing, and it's way more cheaper to maintain, since it's always like crit. Like, I know that the Marauder almost has like... Ow. See, I got hit again. But still, I prefer this over the Marauder, just because you can use it as a looting weapon more efficiently. Alright, sir. Oh shit, that guy was near me. Oh, that rat just went flying, isn't he? Gasoline. Oh man, this mob's angry. Okay, okay, I'm getting hit. Man, these rats are interesting. They don't explode, but those rats bite, bro. Guess that's what I get. It wouldn't be a challenge if there aren't any rats. Holy shit, I can't see the rat, bro. It kind of blends into the environment. What the hell? Maybe just my gamma's too low. Sends them flying. No! Oh my god. Okay, that would have broken my armor. One more. Alright, mob cleared. .10 gauge, just when we needed it. Holy crap. I need to change my armor. Let me change my armor real quick. I won't be as fast, but it's still better than 80. Desync issues, guys. It's amazing how you get to find a lot of .55 in this game. There should be like imagine like a building where you could loot like a lot of bullets. Like, it has very minimal weapon loots or scrap loots. Like, it mostly loots ammo. I'd say that would be very convenient for grinders. They just like spend like maybe an hour or two finding finding ammo in that building, and then it's enough. It's kind of like a supply chain for ammo, you know. So instead of them buying a shit ton in the market, they just grind it out. They just spend like a lot of time in that building before they continue grinding. So that would be a very interesting piece of tech if they're gonna add raids in the building. I also like I'm very excited because if you didn't know, in Dead Frontier 2, shout out to PH Care for showing me the ropes in Dead Frontier 2, but there are many occasions where communication would be important for raids. You know, it would incentivize teamwork if the bosses are really hard to kill. Because like in Dead Frontier 2, when you're fighting Patient Zero, there's what you call callouts, because the zombie does not follow particular patterns or anything. So I learned terms like rotate, hold, and considering that Dead Frontier has more potential since it's top down, I would really love teamwork to become the priority for raids. Like, you can't just solo it. I mean, it's possible to solo it, but it would be tedious to solo it, you know? Do those green goes do damage? When you're near them, you mean? When you're near the or do you mean like the green puddle? If you're talking about the green puddle, yeah, if you step on it, it kind of damages you. If you're talking about the aura of the zombie, like this purple aura, no, it doesn't. You can go near it and you won't really get hurt. But the green puddles, you get damaged by that. Wouldn't that be awesome though if there was like a zombie that was completely immune to melee weapons? Like, the closer you're to melee range, the more they damage you. I think that would be an interesting mechanic. It would like incentivize people to use guns in that particular zone. Or maybe like a melee-centric area where like zombies in general have a shit ton of armor, and like armor penetration won't matter as much. So melee weapons would be the standard, and there's like a boss raid in that building that is purely based on melee mechanics. That would be cool. Or even combos in general. I'd love to see what the fuck? Yeah, I'm opening this. Safe. No, it's not safe yet. I don't know why, but it says message retracted. My bad. I think it's the bot. Sorry about that. If ever the bot like deleted your message or anything. I'm not sure if you unsent it, but it says retracted here. Oh wait, we already looted everything. Okay, this will be the last one. 0.55. Yeah, I think we have everything we need. We're headed back to the camp. Unless we loot like a cyclone or something. First aid kit? We're taking that though. Oh, I love it when zombies don't explode, bro. Yeah, that's fine. We're headed to the camp now. I always thought that the Leaper was super fast and had to wait. Let me read that real quick because I need to I literally have to turn my head to read chat. Wait. I always thought a Leaper that was super fast and had high endurance, like a mini boss, would stalk and hunt you in the inner city would be good. It would actually add apprehension to the gameplay. Similar to like the Stalker, that would be scary, but I would say it's essential. So it would definitely bring back the survival horror elements of the game. But considering that this game is more of a run and gun shooter, I don't know if they're gonna head to that direction, but I think that's a pretty dope idea to have like a Stalker zombie. You know, like a mini boss. Like, you know how hordes appear at random times, right? And it would be nice if those hordes have like a specific mini boss that just follows you around until you kill it. I wouldn't say it's a bad idea. But like the Zega video, a lot of the zombies, a lot of the things that Frontier has potential. There's a lot of potential to work with in this game, and I don't know if you've heard of a game called Humanity Z. I'm certain that it can pull off the same amount of numbers. Dead Frontier can pull off the same amount of numbers as Humanity Z. And Humanity, like, I'm talking about 10,000 players. I feel like it is possible. It is just very hard to pull off, but it is possible. This game has a lot of sandbox potential, to be honest. I mean, take a look at Dead Frontier 2. That's booming as well in like the Chinese community. And yeah, all I'm saying is this game has a lot of potential to work on. There's a lot of room to expand. So I'm putting a lot of my cards in this game again. I mentioned it before. The only reason why I stopped streaming for a certain amount of time was because I got obsessed with Overwatch again. But I reached Masters already, so I'm pretty contented with my rank in Overwatch. So I'm back to Dead Frontier. And another thing is a lot of real life stuff was happening in between that. So that's the reason why I wasn't able to stream this game properly. I don't know if you guys play Overwatch, but yeah. Holy shit, okay. Is there like an outpost attack right now? Okay, there's none. Because I need to scrap the items. I've thought about it a lot, and I feel like the antiquated pay-to-win model works against Dead Frontier. Yeah. Wait. Really? Okay, I made like a Dead Frontier video. It's one of the viral ones I had in my YouTube channel. And basically, like I said, I think it's just pay for convenience. I'm fine with pay for convenience, but not pay to win. As hypocritical as that may sound. Because other games are doing that, okay, and they can get away with it. Why not DF? Maybe the unlimited weapons were a bit of a stretch, but I'm fine with pay for convenience. Because not a lot of people have the same amount of time, you know? So I'm fine with that. Will it, like, ruin the longevity of the game? I'm not sure. I mean, some people just don't have time. You know, I kind of want to respect that. I don't mean that pay to win is bad. I just mean the specific model is off-putting. Yeah. So many games, such little time we have. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Dude, like in the Zega interview, the gaming niche right now is so fucking competitive, man. There are so many better options, and a lot of the players, there's just too many. There's like a bloat of video games every now and then. There's a new one popping left and right, one failing left and right. It is insane. Like, if you want endgame loadout, it's like $500 of implants, weapons, armor, etc. And that's a conservative estimate. Dude, I have to admit, that's very hard to fix. It works against DF in a way that it ruins the new player experience. At the same time, it's very hard to fix. So the only way to compensate for that is to make the gameplay worth it. I think one of the reasons why people pay a lot in Dead Frontier is because there's not much to do in between the payments. Like, you either pay to get like the good feeling or the good like dopamine rush of getting a good gun or a good like piece of gear, but the work for it is just too tedious. That's why I say like it's pay for convenience, because you're kind of paying so that you don't have to go through the work, right? But if they make the work worthwhile, I really think people are gonna pay less and play more. And I think it's better for Dead Frontier to focus on people playing more rather than paying for them to do less. So, I don't know. But like, I know money kind of like surrounds the notion of this game. So I don't know if that's gonna be pulled off, but I just want the grind to be worthwhile, man. I just want the grind to be worthwhile. Back in NES games, we lack games and we only play Mario and Contra and Battle City. Now games left and right, no time to play them at all. Agreed. Dude, I did not know you play Battle City. Dude, that game, I used to play that with my dad all the time. That is crazy. It's been a while. So if you don't know what Battle City is, it looks like this. I'm just gonna show it to you since that game was like my nostalgia trip back in the day. This was Battle City. This was Battle City. Okay? This was the GOAT of a game that I absolutely adored. Me and my dad would get mad at each other. Because if you didn't know, this has a 2-player game, right? This is a 2-player game. And you can basically help each other out or power-ups and shit. And the higher you go to the levels, the harder the tanks become. I'd say this was my World of Tanks back in the day. I don't know if World of Tanks is still relevant now, but it's a pretty dope game. But I love Battle City. I didn't know you played Battle City. I really thought that was like an underrated niche of a game. I didn't know people still played that. The classics 32-in-1 games, and we still lack NES games back then. Yep. I can relate to that, definitely. Yeah, I keep opening a new tab when I realize that I can just do this. Boss map. Ooh, new boss cycle. There's one I-7. Smoldering Dreadstag, 2 down. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but there is now the script I have has a boss map plugin. Now, I know some of you have memorized like the boss cycle time, but it's really convenient because I can see like when the bosses will respawn based on this script. So I think that's pretty interesting. You guys should get that add-on. Call it an add-on if it's a script, but yeah, it's pretty cool. (1942) B-Wings, Circle Cherry, Balloon Fight, and build in multiple games. Yeah, man. Nostalgia hits different when you're older. I think kids nowadays won't really appreciate the arcade. Like, at least in where I live, arcades are very, very barren. I don't know if it's the same thing in the West or in Europe, but arcades here are pretty they're pretty dead, man. They're pretty dead. And even if you go to an arcade, most of the people in the arcade are literally just kids. Like, literally kids with their parents. I miss the arcade days. I miss where you actually had to go out to play games. Video games. It was just enough time for people, like, it was enough of a consensus for people to stay outside while also enjoying the technology of that time. Because right now, everything can be done digitally, you know? There's no balance in it anymore. Okay, wait. There are 2 people chatting. Let me just kill this. Holy shit, okay, I thought I walked into a rock. Oh, that guy, Nacho Boy, has left the area. Let me see. Okay, it's a straight line, so I can reach chat. You know, one thing I never was bothered by was the pay to win aspect of DF. It's just that you need multiple types of gear to be end game viable. Boosts, implants, weapons, armor, gold membership for loot. Yeah. Other games feel like it's one of two you need outside the microtransaction. Nightmares. Wait, let me rechat. Kids today will not survive the games we have back then. Tell me about it. Other games, I feel like it's one of the two things you need outside the microtransactions. Like Diablo now. I've never played Diablo. I know that sounds like a crime for some people, but I've never played Diablo. Interesting. But yeah, I'm not really gonna disagree with that. It's just you're kind of not kind of right. You're actually right. That's just facts, straight facts. So wait, empathy. If you could like propose a way to fix the pay to win issue, how would you fix it? Because I've seen people on the forums like claiming that there needs to be a wipe of some kind or a re-release of Dead Frontier. I've seen those suggestions before, but I feel like it would ruin the people who spent a lot of time and money in this game. How would you propose to fix the pay to win issue at this point? Because I think it's very hard. We're too far gone the rabbit hole. So I think it's a right direction for people to just focus on the new player experience. Make that more convenient for new players or make it fun for new players. Otherwise, the old players, they kind of have everything going on with them. I could see why they're very cynical about it. But there should be a... How would you propose to fix the pay-to-win problem? Empathy, if you don't mind me asking. Also, Simon, just to reiterate, because like I'm reading chat while playing the game. A lot of the games before were very unforgiving. I do agree with that. I mean, take a look at rocket jumping. I don't know if you've ever heard of rocket jumping in Quake, but that required a lot of strafing. It involved a lot of mechanics to know the game and how movement works. But now it's like you don't really have to work on strafing. Like everything is more spoon-fed to you in the competitive FPS genre. Like strafing, movement in general, it's kind of spoon-fed to you. Back then, you had to like learn it. It used to be a glitch. Rocket jumping used to be a glitch. But as people mastered it, it required a lot of skill, a lot of playtime. Now everything's just, yeah, given to you. Okay. Empathy says, stop limited edition power creep. Greatly add to crafting and add more customization to gear, which honestly I think they're moving to implement all of those currently. Yeah. They did mention in the interview that they're not gonna add like mega weapons anymore. There are no plans to add mega weapons. If you saw like the whole interview of Zega's video, they're not planning to add like power creep weapons anymore. They're not even planning to raise the level cap. Because like according to one of the developers, it's more of if I'm quoting this right, it would be very artificial to just raise the level cap and think that's gonna fix everything. Because 415 is already very intimidating for a new player. Very intimidating for a new player. So, like I said, they should focus on the journey right now. The journey is what matters in Dead Frontier. But yeah, they're moving to that direction, basically. So I have high hopes for that. And I moved to a new zone. I was not looking. I was reading chat. Okay, we have two more. Did I run out of ammo, dude? I ran out of shit ton. I wasted a crap ton of ammo. Okay, we're back to the shotguns. We'll continue this chat. Okay, there we go. I lack 2 more. Wait. Man, I should really... Is there like an application for you to read like both your YouTube and Twitch chat on one screen? Because right now Twitch chat's open for me in my main monitor, and YouTube is like open on my other monitor. But then my other monitor is like too far, so I have to like twist my neck to actually read chat. Oh, that's so insane. I might, considering that YouTube is way more active compared to Twitch, I might just change it up. I might just place the YouTube chat on my one monitor and place the Twitch chat on a different monitor. Man, Castlevania, Ninja Gaiden, and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, I admit I did not finish them because they are so damn hard. I know Castlevania only, man, in the list of games you mentioned. I'm so sorry. Text-to-speech bot? Huh, I never considered that. I might consider that because someone did recommend me to multi-stream. That's what I'm doing right now, so I'm gonna take a look at that. Can you imagine the Amethyst Raider basically being able to be modified to be just as powerful as some of the current endgame weapons? Aren't they adding like attachments in this game? I heard like that's a rumor, but I'm not sure if that's true. I also forgot if that was brought up in the interview, but that would... Okay. It would make more weapons viable other than just limiting high-level gears and limited editions. Definitely. It would give more build variety too. It would be a more satisfying journey as well. Like I said, focus on the journey, right? Focus on the journey of Dead Frontier, not the end game. Because when you can hold a level 120 weapon already at level 75, some people are just contented with that. It's about the journey. They have to improve on the journey. Oh, hello there. Who's this again? Arkson. Arkson is on Twitch. Hello, Arkson. I'm multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. Arkson is a good friend of mine. We talked about philosophy back in the day. Not really back in the day, but we talk a lot about philosophy on Discord. But yeah, hello there, Arkson. Welcome to the stream. I'm reading 2 chats now. Yes, they'll be adding mods, I think, which would make the gear being used much more diverse. Like cosmetics for weapons would be sick. Yeah, exactly, man. That'd be pretty cool. Dude, they stopped spawning. They stopped spawning. What the hell is happening, dude? Hello? I kind of lost track of the other zombie. I've been rotating here for like the past few minutes because all right, I think that's enough. This is the last loot we're gonna get. Robert Voltaire has opened the area. Has entered the area. Okay. Let me just loot this real quick. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry from that gameplay. Ah, thank God we found some bullets though. There we go. That's the last body we have. Alright, let's head back to base. I was recently looking a bit deeper into nihilism, absurdism, and existentialism. Well, existentialism mostly. Arkson. It is too early to talk about life, bro. At least for me here. It is too late. It is too early to talk about that. I need to have a drink first. But we can talk about that some other time, man. But yeah, do tell me though, what have you been looking into? Like in existentialism, just share for a bit. But I don't think I can entertain that conversation. Bro, I see missiles every day now. Oh yeah, I heard that in the news. That is very unfortunate. Like, if you didn't know, me and Arkson talked about well, I don't really want to talk about it now because it's controversial, but the things happening in the Middle East is very unfortunate. A lot of terrible things are happening there. I really wish them the best. It's really sad. I'm not really in the right position to talk about it as often, but stay safe, Arkson. Stay safe, man. Stay safe. OMG, let's have a debate about... What the hell? No, it's It's too early. I just want to play Dead Frontier. Okay, you guys can argue it on chat, but I'm not gonna entertain that. I'm sorry, guys, but it's way too early for me here. I am not in the right headspace to talk about shit. All right, let's buy some 10. Wait, I forgot. I can just press this button. 10 gauge, 10 gauge. Where's 10 gauge? Wait, how much is 10 gauge? Oh, it's 23k. For starters, I feel like existentialism is like a cope. I mean, it is a cope. What do you mean? Like, it's taking responsibility for a life that doesn't have meaning, right? So I think that's the point of it. The thing about nihilism... Oh! I think it promotes personal responsibility, though. It's a good kind of cope. Still cope, but it's a better cope. It's a more solution-oriented cope. Compared to other... Yeah. That's why I say it's like more convenient for a lot of things. Because it's all about taking responsibility. You know? Alright, let's check the boss map. Should we go to the... What do you call this? Should we go to the camp plant or the prison? I kind of missed the prison. Let's go to the prison. Question is, should we be grooting in the prison or should we be looting in the prison? I'm asking dumb questions. I don't even have the loadout for it. Ow! Hit my foot. Existentialism is like your actions decide what life means, but nihilism points out that life is technically pointless, but absurdism suggests that humans have an inherent need for meaning despite life being meaningless. Yeah. Well, if I were gonna ask you, Arkson, which branch of philosophy would you prefer? Okay, wait. I need to read this. Okay, I guess we're talking about this right now. Because we're talking about this. Okay. I have an eloquent theory on the rise of fascism in the West and why our modern liberal societies keep ending up in situations where we're confronting it over and over. What's your theory, man? What's your theory, Empathy? I'd love to hear it. I'm an optimistic absurdist. You guys should get... Interesting. You're an optimistic absurdist. I'm an optimistic nihilist. Let's go, bro. Lol, but that's probably controversial, so I don't want to elaborate too much. Dude. Okay. We can talk about it some other time if it's that controversial. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be controversial. We should... Man, we should really invite Empathy to the Discord, Arkson. I feel like you guys could talk endlessly about that kind of stuff. Right now I'm just streaming, so I just want to play video games right now. Okay. Oh man. Yo, the parasitic implant, or I forgot the name of it, like the symbiont implant is so overrated, man. I'm sorry, I know people love it, but at some point you just gotta get into the meat and potatoes and just go raw damage. Like this shotgun right here, you don't need fire rate for this shotgun, you just need more meat shots. Look at those meat shots, bro. for the record, I think the root problem is shared across the political spectrum in the West. I see, I see. It's kind of similar to Dead Frontier, huh? Wait, what do you mean, like, political spectrum in the West? Like, how politics in general works in the West? That's why it's very hard to, like, deal with it? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, I'm just asking. Because I don't know much about how politics works in the West, like, compared to, yeah. I guess we're diving into this, huh? All right, let's go. I have to admit, my looting tables are not that high, but I still feel like the loot is... Like, I'm sorry for saying this, but I don't really feel speed implants. And no, I don't really feel the benefits of looting implants because I'm getting the same amount of scrap I'm getting without the looting implants. Like, it's literally just capped at 100. I remembered Clayton mentioned that there are some stats, I think, where the values don't matter as much anymore. And I think looting is kind of like this overrated premise that, oh, the more loot chance you have, the more gear you get. But like, at the end of the day, it stops having to matter because of the loot tables. Like, do you really need 500%? Like, that's also my theory, because I'm getting the same amount of loots with just 100%. And that's me using the normal implants. But you also have to consider that you have to be a membership for this. You have to have membership for this, because I really believe that membership is really all you need for, what do you call this? Looting in general. I think it's viable enough. Yeah, so really it's that there are philosophical and logical plinths upon which are socioeconomic systems which are convenient for fascism and totalitarianism in general. I see. Energy bar. Dude, we should have a conversation about that. Wait. Would you mind if I know your Discord, Empathy? How do you whisper to the thing? You and Arkson can really talk about that. It's really interesting. We have like a server where we talk about random shit like that sometimes. I'd really want you to be a part of it. You seem to be very informed as well. So it would be nice to have those type of conversations in a different platform. Because I'm willing to listen to that, by the way. I'm gonna switch to YouTube. Okay. Wait. Let me find this Empathy. Okay. Yeah, it might be censored in your chat bot. Yeah. Wait. Arkson's gonna switch to YouTube, so. Not sure. Okay. Oh my god! How? Wait. Did you see that? How did that zombie not get me, bro? What is that range? Desert Fox. Okay, we'll take it. How the hell does that work? How the fuck did I not get hit by that? Like, I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, but that's pretty insane. Grinder. Let's go. Have your conversations there. I'll just be reading them. Dude, what is the point of this, man? What is the point of MRE, bro? Okay. Oh my god, oh my god. No, 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 no. Holy shit. Mini first aid kit. Okay. Why did it break the tag? Well, I'm working in a You read the shit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, let's go here. $2.8K. Some 14 millimeter. What the fuck? I'm at home. That's from home, so it's not that bad. I see, I see. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go. See, look at the loot tables, okay? It's not bad. I don't have high looting. It's decently high, like just by 100, but it's not making much of a difference. This is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I feel like looting is a scam, man. I feel like there's a threshold where it doesn't matter as often anymore. Like maybe if you're in like in the normal like low level zones, it would make a difference. But if you're like in Camp Velcrest, I think the looting values won't matter as often. Because everything's just buffed up here. But then it could be different for every run. But still, I can't notice any differences at all. Oh shit. Give me a moment. All right, we're back. Wealth and plan. Speaking of money. Where is it here? I didn't notice you were streaming. Hello there, Yowie. Welcome to the stream. Yowie is actually one of the few people who helped me with my streaming. He's been suggesting a lot of things for Twitch as of late. What the fuck? Why am I in single player mode, bro? I'm melting. It's okay, man. I owe Yowie like a lot of things, to be honest, for helping me like get off my comfort zone, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh shit. Can I please go back to single player mode? Please. Please, I want to go back to single player mode. Okay. Okay, let's go to multiplayer. There we go. We're back. Holy shit. Fair. The arguments are reasonable compared to how the world is right now. Why is there a dog inside the freaking library, bro? What the hell? 0.55. Okay, we'll take it. I make a lot of people uncomfortable. What do you mean? What do you mean, Yowie? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It's fine. Why would you say that though? You don't make me feel uncomfortable. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Yowie? Is it because of your name? By the way, just a heads up, do not Google his name. Do not Google his name, bro. Wait, I don't even have a horde. This is someone else's horde. Okay. Use this junk. Battle axe. Okay, we'll take it. By the way, Yowie, this is the Dead Frontier game I was talking about. It's free to play. And you should play it with me sometime. It's a very cool game. I love Yowie. What do you mean? Get a room, you two. Katana blade, okay. Is there like a new boss cycle now? Okay, 2.7k. 14mm. Alright. This guy's got a horde as well. Am I gonna get another horde as well? Okay, let's just scrap this and get out of here. Alright, let's go. $14mm. Oh shit. Get a room. Okay, let me just book a love hotel. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Brother, what is happening? Okay, we have one line of people just talking about straight up philosophy, and now we're back to like, oh my god, dude. What is happening? You're not busy today? Well, by the way, for those who don't know, it is my dad's birthday today. The event has been postponed because my dad cannot go home today. He has a business trip, so the event will be pushed. The event will be pushed to March 13 since he's coming home at March 8. So that's basically the news. I did wake up and I already greeted him a happy birthday. So I'm very happy about that. He's 60 years old now. He's a senior. I'm really proud of what he's accomplished. He's one of the... I mean, what dad isn't a great dad to the eyes of his son, right? Like, for me, I really love my dad. He helped me out in a lot of things. Even until now, he still helps me out. I know some people say that a mom's work is never done, but so is a dad's. Like, a father's strength is really admirable, especially if they're consistent with it, because fathers tend to be very solution oriented. Well, moms have like the empathy, dads have like the qualities of leading on a family, or like genuinely just being the stronghold for a lot of their sons and daughters. So I'm really happy for my dad for reaching this milestone. He's 60 years old. I'm really proud of him. He still loves basketball. He loves boxing. He used to teach me chess, and he used to I think, yeah, he's the guy I play Battle City with, basically. He's the one who introduced me to video games. So he's pretty cool. I'm really happy for him. Happy birthday, Dad. I know you're not watching the stream, but still, I still want to wish him a happy birthday. You're such a sweet... Oh no, Dad. Can I be invited? Hi, free food. My dad is a great father. Double meaning yan. Okay. Alright, let me just throw this in the... Wait a minute. Did you see that? Wait, an energy bar costs 35k? That is crazy, dude. 35k for an energy bar? 35, was it 35 or 25? I don't know, man. I'm blind. Okay, backpack. Nothing there. Got planks though. That over there. But can I merge this? Okay, that's fine. Happy birthday to my dad. Thank you, Empathy. Thank you, Empathy. I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm gonna say, hey, a random viewer just greeted you happy birthday. You're that famous. Gonna make fun of him for a bit. Because he knows that I like to stream. He knows that I like to stream, so I'm gonna screenshot that and send it to him, okay? Anyone else want to greet him a happy birthday so I can screenshot it and send it to him? But yeah, thanks, Empathy. I appreciate it. Is there like a new boss cycle that I missed? No new boss cycle yet. I guess we're headed back to the prison then. It's okay, Yaoi. Yes, I screenshotted your greeting, Yaoi. I screenshotted your greeting. Come on! It's my dad. I'm proud of my dad. What do you mean? It would be nice to have a bunch of strangers just greeting him. He'd appreciate it. All good, all good. The fuck is this music, bro? Okay, heading back to the prison. Sige pa invite sa break. July. I'll keep that in mind. Am I on Twitch as well? Yes, I am. But I think majority of the viewers are on YouTube right now. I haven't checked my Twitch, but I have two chats actually open right now. One on Twitch, one on YouTube. Multi-streaming. Special thanks to that one guy. I don't know if he's in chat right now, but he actually suggested that I multi-stream. His recommendation was, I think it was an app for multi-streaming, but since I got the ultra version of Slobs, I might as well just use it. It's very convenient. For me, Slobs is very convenient compared to OBS. Or maybe I'm just too lazy to set it up. Who knows? I told you to. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yes, sir. You are just lazy. Well, like OBS can do a lot of things more. Hey, I'm not disputing that, okay? I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying the interface for Slobs is way more friendly. I've had the same dilemma in terms of editing softwares. People have been telling me, oh, use a software like, what do you call this? What's the software name? I think it was, what's that software? I think it's, where are the editing software? Ah, DaVinci Resolve. People have been telling me to use DaVinci Resolve for like a real long time, but I'm just comfortable with CapCut. It's the same dilemma I have. Hey, baby, roar. What the fuck, Yaoi? But yeah, if you didn't notice, the chat on Twitch and YouTube are combined. So yeah, I don't know if you've you're gonna lurk here too. Thanks, Yaoi. I appreciate it. But yeah, I prefer CapCut over most editing softwares because it gets the job done, at least for me, and it's cheaper to maintain too. Like, I know DaVinci Resolve is free, but like the learning threshold of that software is crazy. Not that I'm not willing to learn, I'm just too lazy to learn it. Why did I take that? I don't need that. The fuck? Yeah, I guess we're entering the buildings. Gasoline. Some nail. We might need that for barricading purposes. Dude, Robert Voltaire, Albert Einstein has entered the area. What are those names, bro? Is that Albert Einstein? Oh, no, never mind. False alarm. It's Albert Stein. See, I'm finding good loot, and my looting setup is not even good. Oh man, I think the open source one I've used for video editing is Shotcut. Dude, no shade. I think it really just depends on convenience. If you're comfortable with whatever editing software you're using, that's fine, man. It gets the job done, and then you get to do it quickly. That's respectable. Okay. So here's something I learned, okay, from my brother-in-law. Since he's a film director, he's an indie film director. He's an independent filmmaker. You'd be surprised that most of the masses don't notice the tiny details in film. They're basically just following the story, right? It's usually the other filmmakers who see the error of the film, but for most people, they don't really see the things that filmmakers see, if that makes sense. Most people just want to watch something. And it doesn't matter how it's executed. If they like the story, the narrative, how it's constructed, they don't really mind how it looks. Kind of like the Minecraft situation, you know? Like, some people love Minecraft the way it is. Doesn't matter how bad the graphics are for some people, but they love the gameplay. I'm multi-watching. So yeah, for me, it's the same thing for me. If you're satisfied with whatever you have, stick to it, man. Don't fix a broken thing when it doesn't need fixing for you. And it works because, you know, it works. Thank you, Yaoi. I appreciate it, man. Okay, I think it cleared the spot already. Can I just say that I'm really grateful for today's stream, guys? I don't know if you see this, and the karma might be a bitch, but there are currently 5 people looking at the stream. Thank you to those 5 people who've been consistently watching. I appreciate it. But anyway, anyone who has a Twitch account, please follow Zombie Toonie as well, though he is using a different name over there. Yeah, I'm using the Hyper Toonie label, not the Zombie Toonie. Yeah, I need to get Twitch on this new phone I have. Cool. Thanks, Empathy. I appreciate it, man. There are more features on Twitch that allow the stream to be more interactive. So, yeah, it would really be nice. I'm also affiliate on Twitch, so that would help me out a lot. Yeah, I need to get that. Yo, I'm only here for the few... Okay, dude. Bro let his intrusive thoughts win, apparently. What the fuck? Yeah, I like Twitch because of those. Jesus, man. My viewers can scare me with a sound alert. Wait, did I find? I forgot. Did I get the nails or did I get the planks? Oh fuck it, who cares? Redeem a challenge for a penalty. By the way, that's actually a very interesting thing. What are your suggestions to make the stream more interactive than it already is? I'm not sure if it's interactive right now, but I'm looking for some great ideas on how to make the live stream more lively. Like, what would be a great theme for a live? We don't kink shit. Bro, what is... Dude, Yaoi's on fire right now. What the hell? There's so many things you can do. Okay. For this game specifically? In Dead Frontier? What do you mean? Oh man, if you had an active Discord voice chat that was moderated, I'm unfiltered. Jesus. Okay, I'm kind of... Did I find the planks and the nails? Yeah, I already have it. Never mind. I thought I didn't have it yet. So I already have the planks and nails that I need. Oh, I'm stuck in the chair. That be arranged... Okay. Dude, I literally looked up GTA 5 music and this is what came out in the playlist. What am I listening to? This doesn't sound like GTA music, man. Alright, we got 10 more slots. Honestly, to chat with the homies while he's streaming would be dope. I see. Alright. That would be cool. I used to be a member on a Discord server where everyone was close to each other and we can trust each other, and the Discord server is meant to be spicy stuff sharing. We have a Discord server, but the thing is though, it's a pretty safe space. But yeah, I think I trust you enough to be in that server. I might reference it. Wait, are you okay with modding a server? Are you okay with moderating a server, Empathy? You might as well. You've been like a very active chatter in this game in my streams. Do you know how to moderate a server? RB? I suspect that there's a lot of... No. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. No. There aren't... I didn't mean that. I mean like, they're more... What's the right term for it? They're just... Most of them are just... It's a safe space for everyone. Everyone can share whatever they want. They're just really kind. Like, a lot of people in my server are very kind people. They're not really gamers, if that makes sense. But my friend Neil, or Koi, that's her alias on Discord. And, she's a psych major, by the way. She's a psych major. She kind of helps clean up the server to make sure that there's no toxicity there. Everyone in that server is basically kind, and we're basically professionals, if that makes sense. So, yeah, in that sense, I wouldn't say that they're fine with being unfiltered. It's just there's a threshold, because there are also teenagers in that server. Not really teenagers, but like very young kids. Not like young, like below 18, but there are kids there in that server, like who are still very young and they don't know much about stuff. Yeah. Well, I can do that, but I don't see if I have the time. Hold on. I was talking about his old server, not yours, Toonie. Ah, okay. I'm kind but professional. I'm just kidding around. But yeah, Koi does a really good job maintaining the server. She's the one who made it for me. Because I really wanted a server where people could just be themselves and not really like avoid the controversial nature of a lot of things. Not that you can't talk about controversial stuff, okay? But it's mostly a safe space for everyone. No warnings, tuning. Okay. I have to clear this out. Dude, it's so convenient that zombies don't explode. That's crazy. Oh, dude, I love how that is such a satisfying shotgun, bro. Hello, Toonie. Happy streaming. Gonna keep you tab while working. Oh my god! Demon! I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for tuning in, man. It means a lot to me. Thank you for tuning in. I loved your Cassidy gameplay, by the way. You should try out this game. It's called Dead Frontier. Only if you want to. But yeah, thank you, man. Demon is someone I met on Twitch because of Yaoi. He basically helped me out by like telling me to raid him. So thanks for tuning in, Demon. I appreciate it. Yeah, and enjoy work. Did I clear the horde already? Yeah, we did. Did we loot the library already? I feel like we did. Oh yeah, we did. We're headed to the cafeteria. My bad. Anyways, I'm a dip. Have fun. I see. All right, Arkson, enjoy. Thanks for tuning in, man. Meat jerky. Oh my god, I almost got hit. Jesus Christ, dude. Whoa, sir. Chill. Alright, wait. I need to drink something. Okay, I'm back. I'll be right back then. Alright, empathy. Alright, empathy. Thanks, man. Thanks. Steel 090. Engagement ring! Guys, we found an engagement ring! Who are we gonna give it to? I'm kidding. Okay, I don't know why, but I can hear now. Probably just a glitch in your audio. Welcome back. Alright, let's barricade this so that I can put it in the storage. RB, are you a gamer or streamer? Please don't remove the barricade, sir. Please don't remove the barricade. Please don't remove the barricade. Please don't remove the barricade. Please, please, for the love of God, do not remove the barricade. Okay, I think it's fine. Okay. What the fuck? Why didn't it... Did they remove the barricade? Holy shit, I feel like they did. People are coming in. Alright, there you go. Yep. Dude, I thought the event would end. I thought the event ended already. Apparently I still got the loot. I used to be a YouTuber, but I spoke about obscure things. I see. At my height, it was a fun time, but the subject matter was exhausting. Dude. I used to make like philosophy videos as well, but I never really posted them. Do you want to see some of them? Do you want to see some of the videos? Empathy? I'm not sure if you can like hear the audio though, but it's a pretty... It's an old video I made. But we can do that later. I will just... What the fuck? Why is the thing not working? There you go. Place everything in storage. Oh, we didn't really place much there. Okay. Alright, let's place it here. You know, these are the things that make me happy when I'm like playing Dead Frontier. It's really nice to just like have a conversation with random people while playing this game because it makes it 10 times better. I think that's like a very underrated premise when you're playing Dead Frontier. It's fun if you're playing with friends, even though the desync is pretty bad. But as long as someone is like talking in between the backgrounds, it makes this game way more convenient. It makes it more chill. I debated white supremacists and stuff, but it was real weird. And yeah, I'm down. Okay. Let me just change the stream icon real quick so you can't see the Google Drive. I have a video here that used to be about philosophy. Wait, it's just a meme video. I'm gonna show it to you. Give me a moment. Let me just change the stream real quick. There. Let me just cook. Let me just cook. Alright, I'm gonna eat lunch. Alright, right. Alright, here. This is the video I made. I don't know if you can hear it via stream, but it should be desktop audio. No. Okay, here. So this is basically my Google Drive. This is one of the oldest videos I made back in the day. It's kind of displayed that way. I'm sorry about that, but it has subtitles. So let me just edit this real quick. Desktop audio, Discord audio, music audio, Dead Frontier browser. Dead Frontier audio, Discord audio. Let's add application audio for this. And then put this on. There you go. So these are the videos I used to make back in the day. Here, I'll show you. Let me just pause the music real quick. Okay, here. So this is the first video. This is one of the small videos I made about philosophy and shit. So yeah. Yeah. I don't really like the voiceover, but I'm still pretty proud of this video. So here you go.
Yes, the world. The shining beacon of equality and fairness.
It's kind of...
Why won't you adopt me?
Because you're black.
If you think otherwise, you're just not paying attention to the perfect logic that is existence. Don't worry though, I'm here to clear things up for you. You poor misguided soul. Because honestly, the world is totally fair. You just have to find the reasons behind the fairness. Point 1. Everyone suffers, so it's all good. Let's start with the obvious. Absolutely everyone suffers. Sure, not equally. Some people have yaks and coke while others have eviction notices and ramen noodles. But the point is, suffering is the great equalizer. Billionaires cry into their silk pillows about existential dread, while the rest of us sob into last month's unpaid utility bill. Same vibe, right? It doesn't matter if your heartbreak comes with a private jet or a bus pass. Pain is pain, baby.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
So stop whining. Life hurts everyone. That's fairness, right? Equality through shared misery. Absolutely inspirational. Point number 2. Stop complaining and just play the damn game. Oh, but life is unfair, you say. Wrong. Life is perfectly fair if you just play the game. Sure, the rules are rigged and the referees are on a payroll of some shady billionaire, but that's part of the fun. Listen, if everyone's willing to bend the rules, cheat, and trample on their fellow humans, then that's a level playing field for the morally bankrupt. It's a free-for-all for anyone willing to get their hands dirty. Is it selfish? Yes. Is it slimy? Absolutely. But is it better than being the person crying and bitching about fairness all the time? 100%. Don't hate the player. Hate the... Well, actually, hate everything. Hate absolutely everything. Because this world is shit. Point number 3. Genetics and the lottery of life. Some people are born with trust funds and private chefs. Others are born with generational curses like baldness, bad teeth, and cancer waiting in their DNA like a time bomb. Is that fair? Of course it is. Your family knew the risks of rolling those genetic dice. You think they didn't know what happened to Grandma Jean? You think they didn't understand that Uncle Bob's love for whiskey was more of a problematic dependency? Please. They could have skipped the baby thing altogether. But no, they decided to gamble with life, and guess what? You're the product. Fair and square. What's that? But it didn't ask to be born. Well, sweetheart, none of us did. That's the point. If no one gets a say, that's equality. You're welcome. In conclusion, life isn't just fair, it's the fairest it could possibly be. Everyone gets a slice of suffering, nobody asked to be here, and the game's rules are just vague enough to let anyone with ambition and a lack of conscience win. What more could you ask for? So the next time you're tempted to cry about how unfair life is, remember, there is an exit.
But yeah, those were the videos I used to make back in the day. Anyway, we're back to Dead Frontier. Those are the videos I used to make. I never really posted them because I never really took it seriously, but yeah. Those are the videos I used to make. Alright, we have a boss cycle 1-up. What's this? Giant snow bear. Alright. Wait. We're in a different zone. Is there something near... Oh, fuck. It's not near us. And there's an outpost attack as well. I guess we're just gonna loot the prison, do the boss, and then head back to Camp Falcrest. Let's go. Let me replay the music real quick. The ending was perfect. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. All right, let's go. We're gonna loot the library. Library first. Implant battery. Okay, I'll loot this. Steel 090. Okay. Implant interface. All right. That's 20k. More meat jerky. Damn. Mini first aid kit? No. It's like the longest stream I've had in Dead Frontier for a while. I'm having so much fun. Thanks for keeping me company, by the way, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're finding a lot of 20Ks though. Okay, grinder. FM mag. By the way, this isn't, like I said, no looting implants, no looting implants. And we're still finding scrap. Holy shit, that's insane. By the way, it is currently 11 a.m. right now. So it's 11 a.m. right now, and I'm probably gonna have lunch. Guess what? My lunch is a sausage roll. I bought a sausage roll. Is that enough for me for lunch? Yes, it is. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of sausage rolls, especially the ones with a tomato like filling. Did I attend university? Yes, man, I did. Back in the day, I did. I was a psych major back then. Before I dropped out. But yeah, I was a psychology major. Gray radar reactive, okay. Gasoline. 10 gauge, okay. I kind of don't want to loot the ones that have like three doors. .55, all right. Oh, I didn't even notice my ammo was low. I needed that. Never mind, it despawned. What if we loot a cyclone? You know, just what if? If we did loot a cyclone, that would be crazy. It would be a great streamer buff. All red envelope? I thought the event was over. It's not over? But when will the event end? I thought it was done. Okay, now I feel bad for saying looting implants are pointless because how did I... Is the event over? It's not over. I started out in psychology but ended up with environmental science and management. I see. I thought the event was over. Wait, was it never over this entire time? I thought that was like a glitch. Or maybe I'm just tripping. When will the event end? Because I saw someone in the forum saying it was done. No, not forums. Discord chat. So how did you end up in environmental science and management, man? Like, how did you end up going to that course instead of just pursuing psychology? Some nails. Don't need that. Alright, okay, we need the ammo though. AS Val, okay. I thought the event was over. Okay. Maybe looting implants are necessary. Maybe looting implants are great. Just maybe. I'm not gonna dismiss it right away, but I think they're not that bad. I still need to test this out because I don't know if you've noticed this, but I don't really need high looting to get like consistent scraps in Camp Valkyros. Even without the event, I haven't really noticed a big change with the scrap values I'm finding. I still stick by my word. I think looting implants are a scam. Well, I was convinced by a professor to move into STEM for the money and the job security. I did see an interview regarding therapists on their thoughts about like helping their patients out. And majority of them often say that they weren't able to cure their patients. So I can kind of understand. It's a very iffy thing. I think a lot of psychologists or psychiatrists have a lot of expectations embedded within them. And then if it just doesn't work, then it's very hard to say that it's the patient's lack of like help. Because like, I don't know, here in my country, psychologists and psychiatrists hold like a lot of firm expectations. Like, if it doesn't work for you, it's usually not the patient that gets blamed. It's usually the doctor. Even if the doctor has like suggested CBT and all that therapy, where I live, they're blamed for it. They're not really blaming that, you know, the lack of emotional support. It's just, so yeah, I kind of understand stability wise why it's very iffy. I saw a lot of interviews with psychiatrists saying that it's very hard for them to really say that they help the patient 100% of the time, because most of the time they don't choose to help themselves. They don't choose to help themselves. I think that's like the curse and blessing of psychology in general, is like a lot of the effort has to come from you. And if you don't, like, even if you don't have a therapist, then I still stand by this. You don't really need a therapist if you have like really healthy friendships or relationships surrounding you. You wouldn't find a need for it, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's a very trippy thing. I just finished eating lunch at coconut buka pie. So true. Yeah, Yaoi. But that's just my opinion, okay? I'm not trying to discredit the role of psychologists or psychiatrists. In my country, it's just really iffy. As for everything, yeah. PM14 survival. Alright, I think we're headed back to the camp now. .14mm, don't need that. Almost got bit. Don't you just love it when zombies don't explode? That's pretty cool. I will never stop getting used to that. It is just so fucking satisfying to see them not explode like a pimple. You know, it is satisfying to see them explode when they die with a Wraith Cannon, but if you're a looter, it feels so good to not see them explode. Like, my brain has been rewired to imagine that it is more satisfying to not see them explode for my sake, for my safety. Needs to start with the patient themselves. Exactly, man. Oh shit. I did regret it, but only because I really wanted to be a marine biologist. I see. I also regret switching to Reese. I see. Yeah, this should be a boss cycle here. Yeah, conserve my energy for a bit. This will be quite a fight. Okay, let's go. Oh, that thing almost bit me. Where is the boss, bro? Now that I'm full, I'm sleepy again. I don't see the boss appearing anywhere. Hello? You there? You there? You there, bear? Bear, where are you, bear? I don't see you appearing anywhere. Are you just staring? Oh, there's the polar bear. Oh shit, okay. I swear, man, the Bronco shotguns is like... It's like an all-around weapon. You can use it to boss hunt as well. Just look at the damage of that shit, bro. Like, if all the pellets hit, it's like a fucking tank. Like, Jesus Christ, those shots land, bro. It just tanks the living shit out of them. Meat shot, meat shot, meat shot, meat. Meat shot, meat shot, meat shot, meat. Oh, you're turning red now, aren't you? Yeah, because of COVID, I had to cancel my vacation as there was no place I can be... Okay. Damn, that's unfortunate, Yowie. Sorry to hear that. Okay, you're dead. My grandma got sick, so I had to be operated, so I was taking care of her. That's really sweet of you, Yaoi. Okay. Let's go. I really hope comboing is like gonna be a thing in this game. Like, hey, I shoot you with this crossbow, you slow down, then I switch to shotguns because your shields are low, then your shield recharges, I switch back to my bow. I would love mechanics like that. I hope you can combo weapons in Dead Frontier. I know that's not like the main priority, but it would definitely give the gameplay more variety than just like focusing on builds and just shooting the body. This is insane. Look at that damage. I was stuck in the hospital and house for a long time and I started gaining weight. You got that? Are you okay, Yaoi? Like reiterating the story? Are you okay, man? I hope you're fine, man. Just worried about the negativity. Are you okay, Yaoi? I hope you're fine, man. Sharing that. It might be rough for you. It's like the last spare. Alright. Good to know. This guy's just rotating. I'm good, just sleepy. Fun fact about sleepy, like when someone is often sleepy, they tend to share more personal and vulnerable thoughts. I don't know if people can confirm with that, but that's the reason why late night conversations are just so damn interesting. Because okay, so I learned about this for a bit, but when you wake up in the morning, you're not actually your true self. You're actually preparing yourself to put on a mask. Okay, I read this from somewhere. You wake up, you wear a mask because you have to go to work. You have to put on a strong face. But when you get home, you get so tired, you become vulnerable. That mask starts to slip, right? And you become more blunt. Not because you're tired, but because you're more vulnerable. You're tired of wearing the same mask for the whole day, basically. That's why a lot of people are vulnerable when they talk late nights and they're like very sleepy. They tend to share more details that are honest compared to when they're going to work. Because the mask slips afterwards. If you're too tired, the mask really slips. So that's a very interesting thing about psychology in general. When you're tired, you tend to be more honest. Life can be hard, but then again, it can be wonderful at the same time. I've also been through a lot, but life is beautiful enough to make it worth it. That's a beautiful quote, man. Thanks for that. I think we looted 4. Mastercrafted losing 12. Let's go. I'm just blunt and frank anytime. Alright, man. Alright, man. Again, unfiltered. But yeah, I'm just sharing that random fact. Okay. You're not dead? What the fuck? Don't you love those guns? I see wolf. I see wolf. Yeah, this is like the forest biome in Dead Frontier. you can only get into this area if you're like level 75 Yaoi, basically. So that means you have to play Dead Frontier, man. You have to play Dead Frontier. Yeah, so you can join us here. Yeah, let's scrap these. How am I not reloading? I am reloading. It just doesn't show the animation in the game because it's like a stat. So basically, this game has stats. You got like a free reset if you mess them up the first time. I'll show it to you here later. I think there's no animation for reloading for that very reason because the stats. Yeah. It would like make the stat allocation become more complicated if they added an animation for it, because like some weapons, like, yeah, I think you'll get what I mean when I show you. Basically, if you check on profile, my reloading is max. This is max reloading. If it's not max, then you reload longer. It takes a longer time for you to actually reload your gun. Hence, that's why I don't find it necessary to add an animation. Otherwise, it would like negate the point of this stat. Because some weapons basically have the same sound when they're reloading. We made 1 mil. Yay. Alright. Nodachi. Everything's here. That's cool. 32. Sold the engagement ring. Okay. Okay, so guys, it has approximately been more than a few hours of streaming. I think I will call it a day and I will raid a random viewer. How about you, Yaoi? Do you have like any recommendations for raiding a random viewer? I'm gonna raid one right now, actually. Let me check if there's anyone I can raid. Ooh. Ooh, wait. I think I see someone. Kuya Ends. Yeah, I gotta raid this guy. Kuya Ends. Alright, let's raid him. Let me see his voice chat. It's not gonna make much of a difference, but we'll see. Oh wait, there's no one here. I can't raid. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate your company. I have plans to oh, Green Hornet. And plans to stream every day again because I have nothing better to do. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I think I'm gonna end the stream right there. It's been hours. We've been streaming for like a great amount of hours. Special thanks to everyone who participated on YouTube. Special thanks to Yaoi Lover, to Empathy, to Arkson, and also to Simon Bellman, and for Camouflage for telling me W stream at the beginning of the stream. Thank you for everyone who has tuned in. I really appreciate it. Let me just raid a random viewer real quick on Twitch, so that they can get something. There you go. Alright, GG guys, GG's. Thank you for tuning in. Alright, GG guys. Thanks for the games. GG.